Hi there. Do you want to speak English fluently and learn fast? In this video, I'm going to share the most powerful and important tips that you can use to learn English. So let's get started. So tip number one is that speak from day one, because you have got the enough input from your surrounding. You listen to people, you watch movies, you get the vocabulary. For example, most of the words are in English. For example, laptop, chair, table, and then you have to use different prepositions. For example, on the chair, in the chair, or maybe to the market. Start speaking with phrases. If you are unable to speak a whole sentence, don't worry. Talk in words and then talk in phrases, small sentences. For example, coffee or tea. Rather than saying, would you like to have coffee or tea? Just simple words, coffee or tea. Want car? Like that. Do you want car, or would you like to go on car? Not like that. Similarly, kids speak English, or kids who are born, they speak naturally. For example, they talk in words. Mom, water. So, two words. That means, Mom, I need water and I am feeling thirsty. The kid says, Mom, water. So now the next tip is that you have to listen to people carefully. If you are a good listener, that means you are a good speaker. You know, when a child is born, he takes years to listen, maybe 2 years, and sometimes more than 2 years. Some people start speaking at the age of 3, some people start speaking at the age of 2, and even some get later and they start speaking at the age of 4, because they are listening, they are trying to get vocabulary, they are trying to understand the sentence structure. Now the next tip is that you have to learn the most common words in English. Don't learn the irrelevant vocabulary that is written in the books. Only learn that vocabulary that is used in your daily life. You can get the vocabulary from ChatGPT. Just say that I'm a doctor and send me 100 words that I should use in my operation theater, or maybe in my hospital, or at my clinic. So you have to get your relevant vocabulary. If you are a housewife, just write on the ChatGPT or any AI bot that I am a housewife. Send me some vocabulary words that are used in the kitchen or in the drawing room or with the guests. So get the relevant vocabulary. And the next tip is that practice every day. Most of the people, they learn rules and they think that they will be able to apply that rule in their daily life. For example, they learn how to speak English in an interview. When they appear in an interview, they get silent, they get confused, they get frustrated, and their brain starts thinking that how to speak, how to translate. They translate. So what you have to do, you have to move your tongue. You have to move your tongue to practice English, just like you're taking exercise. You're picking up the dumbbells, you are boxing, and you are doing martial arts. And if you practice more, that means you can talk fluently. Now let's talk about the next tip. Think in English. If you think in your mother language, you will need to translate it into English. And if somebody speaks in English, then you will have to translate into your mother language. So it will get complicated. What you have to do, you have to think in English. And how you can think in English? That's so easy. First, think about a person doing an action. For example, the boss, the teacher, the player. Think about any person who's doing an action. For example, a tall student, a happy girl, a hungry boy. Then think about an action. A hungry boy is eating, a player is playing, a driver is driving. So it's so easy. Picturize the things. Do not textualize. If you textualize, you will get stuck. Picturize. There should be a picture in your mind. There should be an image in your mind. Okay, then you will be able to associate the things. You will be able to link the things if you have the picture in your mind. For example, the player is playing. And if the picture of a player is in your mind, then there will be a picture of the ground, and then the other team, then the equipment used for playing, and then the game, what game he is playing. So you have to think in English with pictures and images. Now don't think that it is a subject. If you think it is a subject, you will get bored, you will hate learning it. You will say, oh mom, I don't like to read books, I don't want to read books, I don't want to memorize words. Stop thinking that it is a subject. It is a skill, and everybody enjoys learning a skill. For example, I love swimming and I love to learn swimming. I love jogging, I love cycling, I love hitchhiking. So these are the skills, activities, and I love to do that. Similarly, English is a skill and you have to learn it as a fun. Engage yourself in games, engage yourself in chatting with different people, foreigners. Make your good friends who speak English. Okay, if you learn it as a fun, you will be able to achieve your target. Now the final message is that small steps lead to big results. So when a child starts speaking with words, a small step. So if you don't take a small step, you will never be able to learn English. Remember one thing, most of the people think that when they will be able to learn all the stuff, all the grammar, then they will start speaking. And you know how much time they waste? 30 years, 40 years. They are masters in English and they are not taking the step because they are thinking, I need to learn more, I need to learn more. If I learn more, then I will start speaking English. And the day never comes that they start speaking English. What you have to do, you have to speak in correct English. Now let me give you a demo how incorrect English looks like. Hey, you coffee like? No coffee like. Okay, you tea? No tea. Okay, I bring hot water hot. So mix up the things. Okay, you down sit, and you stand. No need to say stand up. You stand, and you want me go? You go with me? Me go with you? Okay, fine. Okay, somebody hitting door. There is a right sentence, somebody is knocking at the door. So you can say somebody hitting door. Oh yes, your uncle door. So that means your uncle is at the door. There is a possibility your uncle is at the door. So you start speaking incorrect English, it will automatically be corrected with the passage of time. When you listen to people, you will modify your English. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like it, please share with your friends. Have a wonderful day.